外から窓をくぐった光が床に作った最初の友達空っぽの手をたやすく
Hello everyone, today we're going to be doing another unboxing, and here we have the figure from the manufacturer's Good Smile Company. It is a 1/7 scale PVC figure of the character Marcille Donato from the series Donjen Meshi, or Delicious in Dungeon. So this figure does come with a base, like a dioramic type vignette style base, which goes by the name adding color to the dungeon. So before we get into the figure, just in case you didn't know, Donjon Meshi, or Delicious in Dungeon, is a manga which was originally published in 2014, serialized in Harta by the mangaka Ryoko Kyui, which the series also has an anime adaptation which was recently released in 2024 by Studios Trigger, which goes by the same name, Delicious in Dungeon, or Donjon Meshi, which consists of 24 episodes, which there has been confirmation of a season 2, but it's to be announced when it will be released. As you can see here in the background, this is the box rotating in 360. So as I said before, it has like a dioramic type vignette style base, which has references to the manga, or things you've seen in the show. So without holding you guys back, let's just take Marcille out the box and see how she looks. So here we have is Marcille Donato straight out of her packaging. As you can see, she's wrapped in plastics to protect her from getting any scratches, breakage, or damages. So let's just remove all this and see how she looks. So just like some other figures, it does come with an assembly instructions guide, which is pretty funny because there's not really much to put together on this figure besides the staff. But as you can see here, on the paper, it's actually both Japanese on one side, and on the other side it is in English. So if you don't speak English or Japanese, it's pretty simplistic. It's pretty simple to follow. So nothing really too difficult besides placing the staff on her hand and a little peg hole, as you can see on her base. But besides that, it's not really much to assemble it together. But it's pretty nice how they gave it both in English and in Japanese. Here we have is the main figure, but before we actually look at it, here we have is the bottom of the base. As you can see here, it has information such as the mangaka, Kodokawa, series name, and other information about the figure. So as you can see here, we have is the figure, which I actually am a little bit surprised. I would assume it would probably come detached and you have to connect it, but it all actually comes together. So as you can see here, a lot of great detail work they put on the bottom of the base, or should I say the sides. Here's a close-up shot of two little, I guess, cryptid type mythological creatures as the jackalope, and you do get a pair of two, which are pretty cute. You can see one's laying down and one's standing up, which looks really great. I love the detail work on it. And here we have is a little bit of grass, or I guess say moss, and you can see Marcelle's book bag. As you can see a little one of Marcelle's familiars sitting down with his arms crossed, which is pretty cute. I do like that. Here we have is the mushroom that you usually see throughout the series, where he's like just being a mushroom. And it looks really great. You can see the detail work on the bottom of it. It looks really great. You can see lines since he's like, I guess you can see sitting down, which looks really great. I love the paint work and all that. It looks really detailed. Here we have his golem, and you can see it's also covered in moss. And you can see two little eyes there on the side, and they've kind of sculpted his hand, which I think it only has 4 fingers. And here we have is the pumpkin. You can see it has the stem that climbs all the way up on this little branch area, which you can see the flower there. Great detail work. And on the top of this bark or stem, we have is another familiar, and it has its wings open, and again, looks pretty cute. I do like the little familiars. They look really adorable. Here we go down, a lot of detail work on the leaves on the pumpkin. You can see his face. And now we get to actual Marcelle's figure. You can see here, you can see her bottom feet and the toes that are actually sculpted in, which looks really great. the great detail and paintwork on it. So she has a more of a lighter toned skin color, so it's pretty white and pale. Going up the pants and to her long dress looks really great and detailed. Here we have is a book, which actually you could kind of see the text, but you can't actually read it because I think it's language from in the series. But it looks really great. I love that. A lot of detail work on there. I love the shading and the mixture of blue on her dress. Looks really great. You can see is her side, I guess you call it like a handbag. No, like a, what do you call those pouches that you keep on, whatever. But here we have is the top of her dress. You can see her fingers. Looks really great. The amount, you can see the stitch work on her like top, what would you call that, coat? Well, a little small hoodie. And here we have is Marcelle's face, which looks really great. I love the paintwork on it. Looks really amazing. You can see from the side here, looks really great. I'm actually really liking the way this looks. Here we have her hand was resting on top of the golem, and you can't actually see the back of her dress, but her head is actually removable, so we can actually get a better look at it, as you can see here. I love the crease lines they added here on the back, because she is sitting down, so she's like a little bit postured up, which you can see creases on the clothing and stuff, which looks very great. The amount of details they put like right here on the side of her hoodie, you can see where you can't actually see it, but since I took the head off, you can kind of see it better, which looks really great. Here's the bottom of her head, or should I say her hair, and you won't actually see this unless you remove it, but a lot of great detail work on there as well. Adding all those individual lines to represent the hair looks really detailed. And again, here's a closer shot of Marcelle's face, which, like I said, looks really great. You can kind of see they added a little bit of like blush lines. Not really much to say about her face. All I can say is really great. You can see her hair is going down. I don't know the name of the hairstyle of her hair. You can see her little elf ears on the side, but I think they really did a really nice job on the hair. Again, I don't know the hairstyle name of the hair, but it looks really great. You can see all the lines they added on it, and you can see a little red bow tie on it, which looks really great overall. You can see here her other ear on the side here, but a lot of detail work on the hair, which looks really great. It actually makes the figure pop out a lot more because it's actually in a brown base, so it's like it pops out more, or the figure really pops out because it's like yellow, blue, and then brown at the base with our little familiars. But it looks really great. I can't really say anything too bad about it. So here we have is Marcelle's staff. As you can see here, she has another little familiar on the top, which you can see is spread wings, just like the one in the base. But I think my favorite familiar is the one that's just sitting down and with his arms folded. But great detail work on the staff here. As you can see, this little peg that goes into the peg hole that was in the assembly instructions guide. But it looks really detailed. Do be careful, because these little pieces of like you can see there, which I would assume is little pieces of branch sticking out. Be careful with that, because I feel like you can actually break that. Alright guys, so that's gonna be the end of this one. So all in all, I gotta say is I love the way this figure looks. It looks really great. I'm loving the little familiars that she has around her, especially the one that's sitting on the book bag. It looks really cute. So I wouldn't actually, I don't know if I would recommend this figure for everyone. If you're planning on maybe getting a piece to represent the series in your collection, I'd say go with this. But if you want figures, if you want to get this to have companion pieces with, I'd probably go for maybe like the Nendroid or Papa Parades, because I know the Papa Parades have Fallon and Izutsumi, and they probably might make Laios and the other characters or the rest of the cast. But unless Good Smile Company plans on making more 1/7 scale in this type of format, which would be really great to have like a Laios piece almost similar to this, but I don't think they will. But it's a great piece to have. And if you have not actually seen Dungeon Meshi, it's a great little series. It's really enjoyable and it's a fun watch. Unless you get up to that part of the series where that happens with the dragon. I don't know if I should say, because I don't know if it's spoilers or not. But it's a great series nonetheless. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. I don't want to hold you guys back too long. So I'm going to leave you guys off with the figure rotating in 360 and a little bit of close-up shots. So that's going to be the end of this one, guys. So hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Ignore that because I think I hit my mic. See you guys in the next one.
君にはそういつも救われてきたんだ。だから今日こそはとびきりをプレゼント。さあ始めるよ。着慣れてないドレスコート、おなじみの顔で迎え、君のことをみんなが思ってるんだよ。浴びてたケーキ、喜んでる顔にお手上げ、君だけをみんなが思ってるんだよ。フルコースセッション、フルコースセッション。け